It's okay now, my screen.
Yes, you can see your screen. Okay, so yesterday our production topic was not completed, so we'll start from there. Okay.
Yes. Jeez.
Okay. So can you switch to production role profile?
Yes, it's already, we are already there.
No, actually the role center is not refreshed. It is showing production, but you are in purchase. So change some like other role profile, then again change to production role profile. The page is not refreshed. That's why. Change to like gate entry dispatch or any other role profile, then again change to production. Yeah. Yeah, again try to change production. Okay. So yesterday we have created a FG master, then PDI, then did a job creation and created form plans. Okay. So after form plan, we will check what is the next process. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now today we will cover the scheduling process and how to do output of that job and how to do FG receiving and then how to consume the bill of materials. And also including today our agenda is including accounting. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now go to scheduling.
Oh, scheduling. Yes, this is scheduling, double stacker
Uh,
scheduling, and converting.
Yeah, so converting, we don't need to do converting. Converting scheduling is automatically done by the system. We only do the double stacker scheduling for corrugation. Okay. So this is the page of this is already created schedules which is showing here and which is not in a published state. If it is published, then it will be listed in the published schedule page.
Yes, the
Okay.
status will be changed to published. Yes, right.
Yes, yes. Now click new. Okay. Can you expand this page and close the fact box area?
Yes.
Yeah. Put the date.
Thank you, Baba.
Yeah. Select
Yes, for
today's
the
date.
date.
Yeah, you can select today's date because we are preparing the schedule for today. So you can select today's date also. Or you can also prepare a schedule for future date also. Okay. Planning, you
Yes.
can, yeah. Now select the shift. In which shift? So these are the shift which is created by yourself. So your shared shift is available in the another environment which we have prepared. So you can check the shift in that environment. While data creation, you can use that shift. Okay. So
Mostly
this
will
shift
be one
is,
shift.
sorry.
Mostly will be one shift there.
Yes, you can check. I think this is the shift is created by me as informed by you.
Yes,
So
yes.
you can check in that environment when you are creating production data for your practice. Okay, so this is our shift. We have created this. Now, after taking the shift here, just click on process. We are doing scheduling. Okay, so here the steps is providing date, shift, and then get all the form plans which we have prepared. So to get the form plan, you need to calculate lines. Yes, here are you can see this is the request page. Okay, so from this there is a types of filter we can say. First is the start and end date filter. Another is selecting directly the firm plan filter. Third is by the level of urgency you can plan. And fourth is by providing the sales order requested delivery date, you can get the firm plans. Okay.
Yes.
So you can use e- either of them, any filters you can use. So you can, yeah, select it from 1st April to till date. If you provide, then in the system the
Yes.
firm plans which have the start date and end date is come in between this range. All the firm plans will be automatically get updated in the planning line, corrugation planning line. Click
Yes.
OK.
Yes.
Click OK. Once again read the message.
Yes.
Decal size must not be smaller than the board width. Board width 4000 pm. This firm plan. Okay. For the specific firm plan, the decal
Yes.
size is.
Yes. We can go to this FPO and try to modify.
Yeah, we can try to modify in the PDI. We need to modify.
Mm, we have to go to firm the plan to modify it from there.
Yeah, paste that copied firm plan in the search. So you can find it. Not this is global search. This is
No,
global
no,
search.
no, don't worry, don't worry. But I'm just checking the number here. FPO
You can
26,
check
20.
the. You can
This one,
find
yes, this
in
one
this
has to
one,
be
and you can
modified.
also find if you don't want to scroll. There is a search action available. You can search it from there also.
Yes, this one. Yes, sorry. Yes, this one. Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Open it. You need to find which FG item it is there. Copy that FG item.
uh, three, one, yes.
Yeah. FG item. In header, the source number, there is FG item. No, don't do, not required to go in the action button. The source number. You
Uh,
can copy here also, or in header, the source number is available.
the source number, which is this one, sales order.
No, no. The field name is source number.
I couldn't.
See,
Yes, source
in the
number.
chat.
Yes, yes, yes. This one, the
Yeah,
item.
yeah.
This one.
Copy it,
Mm.
and go back to the PDI page so that we can modify the PDI of this item.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Product design,
Yes,
FG,
yes.
and paste
Number,
here
number,
the.
number four.
Yeah, this is the PDI number, this is FG number. Okay,
Yes.
check, open it, go to manage.
Manage. Where? Yeah, manage. This
The
one.
lines, yeah,
Yes.
technical details.
Job card detail or technical
No,
details.
technical details.
Yes, this is the technical details.
Yes. Can you go down? Can you go down? Need to check the dimension and a little bit in the last tab.
Last
Box detail
tab.
tab. Last tab. The very last tab. This is Box detail calculation, yes.
So what port decal apps? We have to modify this
No,
or what?
no, this we don't modify this this is automatically calculated by the system.
Mm.
Okay, let me check the calculations from my end.
If I modify this, it will revert back, right?
Sorry?
If I modified apps, decal apps, it will be
Yeah,
reverted
it will
back.
revert back. Yes. Once again, let me check and correct this PDI. Okay.
Yes, yes, no problem. No problem.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, we are checking the calculation. Let me check if there is another PDI is there.
No problem, dear. Take your time. No problem.
Hello.
Yes.
Sharon, can you close this tab and open a new tab?
Uh, this one.
Yeah, open a new tab
Excuse.
to refresh. Yeah.
Yes, I will close and reopen. That will
Yeah.
be better. That will
I
be.
think your screen is not shared.
Yes, yes, yes. Because I closed it. I will reopen. PDI. We were in the product design. FGPDI. Yes. Yes. This one. Okay. Manage. Are we okay here?
Yeah. Just give me 1 minute. Let me just change the trim here for calculations.
Yes, Baba. No?
refreshing.
ما بابا أنا مشغول دلوقتي. لو سمحت بابا ماشي بعدين. Thank you بابا.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Then go back
Yes.
and go back to the role page.
Role page. Okay.
Can you open FPU number 25?
FG number.
No, farm plan 25.
Hmm.
Yeah, 25 number because I think the decal is not updated there. So we need to refresh it because PDI is up, right now I have updated the PDI. So need to refresh this farm plan. Okay.
Manage.
Yeah. So go to process. No, not manage. Process.
Process.
Yeah. There is a refresh production order. Anytime if the RPO is not created for any firm plan and we change anything in the PDI, then we need to refresh the firm plan to get updated all the things in this firm plan. Okay. Refresh it and try to calculate. Okay. Have you refreshed? Click again.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now try to calculate the lines in the scheduling.
I think because this item has been used too many times in different firms, and now it is asking for 26, number 26.
Yeah, so can you refresh like 20 all the form
All
plans?
them.
Let me just
Yes.
refresh.
Yes. All
Yeah,
of
let me just
FPUs.
refresh from my end also.
Yes, has to be refreshed. Yes.
I'm refreshing 28 and 27. Please, you can refresh 26 number.
They are okay now, and lines has been added for the corrugation schedule.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, Mr. Naran, I was
No,
unmuted and I was saying, okay, I was saying that these farm plans, and here again we need to do click on double stacker set. So system will calculate that which job will run in a double stacker and which job will run in a single stacker. Okay, automatically system will suggest this, but we can
of
also
course, we are
write.
not using single stacker at our premise, so we are only
Yeah,
using the double stacker.
yeah,
Yes.
but sometime
So
what happens?
as a quick brief and conclusion for what we went through and where we are going. Here in the production department, the process will start after we finish. We issue the sales order. The sales order will be converted to a BDI design request. The
No, 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 no.
BDI.
Sales order will not convert it to PDI. First, we have no, we must have FG items. Then, for that FG item, the PDI should be created. Then,
Mm,
after coming the order from the customer, the sales order will be goes to my FG sales line job creation, from where we can create firm plan. And if once we have firm plan, then we can get those firm plans in this corrugation schedule.
I'm just spotting the cycle where we
Yeah.
ended and we are going to start. The production cycle will start after the sales order and after the product design
Yes.
has been marked, released or ready or whatever the status. So we start in a production with
Mhm.
uh, planned production order. This is
Yeah.
planned production order is not published and is not ready for production. It should be converted to a firmed planned production order, right?
Yeah.
Um, yes. So after having this firmed planned production order, I have to prepare the schedule that we are working on now,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah. Click on
Yes.
process and go to double stacker.
Process double stacker sets.
Yes.
Okay.
See, can you, yeah. See, all the jobs is planned in double stacker set. You can see there is a number of ply, and in the above section it is showing that there is 5 jobs in a set, and below are the details of the 5 jobs. All are combined.
Below we have the 5 jobs that they came
Yes.
from the firm to production orders, and
Yes.
all of these lines uh, are going to guide the guys there to produce this
Yes.
corrugated output.
Yeah. Yes.
This is
So
the
these are.
details.
Mhm.
The details. Can we go through the details of their planned
Yes.
output? Yes. They are
Yes.
going to produce an output with 3 plies with top color WTC, DS
Mm-hmm.
line number, DS line number.
This is double stacker line number
Yeah,
If there
we
is a
have
multiple lines,
two lines,
yeah, if
10,000, 20,000
yeah,
only. Yes, okay. So GSM identifier here, this is coming from the board grade that they are going to
hmm.
produce, right?
Hmm.
Yes. Flute type, number of jobs in set five, which this number is coming from the below lines. Must be planned
Yeah,
today, four. Four of them must be planned today. Another
yeah.
one will be postponed to tomorrow or another
Not
day.
postponed it. It is must be planned today. That is coming from the start date.
From the
Yeah,
start
that
date
is
of the
based.
line. From the start date of the
Yeah,
line in the production.
rec- rec-
Yeah,
No,
yes.
Mr. Anand.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
yeah, so this comes when, for example, you have a requested delivery date and that is crossed as of today. So that will marked as must be planned today so that you can deliver it earlier.
Yes, yes, yes. Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Planning type, double
yeah,
stacker. This value always will be the same here. Planning type, double
Now,
stacker.
there could be two things. There could be double stacker as well as single stacker. For example, you are planning a same item on same job in a cycle, so that will be a single stacker planning. Did you understand that?
Same
Yeah,
item
same
means.
item is running in both the sides, so it will be single treated as single stacker.
Mhm.
There are two facers, top and bottom sides of the corrugation machine.
Yes,
Okay, and just imagine that only one job is the job is very huge or a unique job that is not having a coupled job with that particular board quality. So that job will be produced alone. So
on
that will
both.
be treated as
Yeah.
single stacker.
Yes. Excuse me. So you mean maybe if this job was so huge, it will be produced on both stackers simultaneously.
Yes.
Yes. And if it is a normal size, we will use only one stacker from our double stacker machine.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Planning side unavailable.
yeah. That is for if you are using single stacker, then which planning side will you use, like top or bottom? So for double
Uh-huh.
stacker,
Uh-huh.
you'll use both of them. So
Yeah.
therefore, it is
Yeah.
an A.
Uh-huh. 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 Uh-huh.
Okay.
Sorting sequence, manual sorting
Yeah.
sequence, planned decal. Why it is zero here?
This is for the single stacker. That is why it is zero here.
So always it will be zero in our case.
For single stacker, yes.
Yes.
And for the double stacker, when you do a planning, after confirming the decal, that will get updated here.
Yeah, and also in the line you can see the jobs is having planned decals. If you go the bottom section, there is a planned decal size it is showing for the mentioned jobs. Right side, right side,
Right
right
side.
side. So yeah, here after number of joint. Yeah,
A number of, yes, planned decal size.
yeah,
Yes.
it is showing here.
Yes.
And all the details of the jobs which is coming from the PDI. Okay, so you can see number of ups and the plan which is job, so it is marked on the boolean, that's why four jobs it is marked, that's why in the above it is showing number the count as one, sorry, the
Yes.
count as four.
Yes. Okay. So mm, what's else here in double
Okay,
stacker
so
schedule?
yeah, so this is the page where you can see the jobs which are in the planning type. You can check that this is my double stacker, and if you go left, scroll left, you can see the number of jobs in set is 5, So the farm plan is 5. If it is a single stacker, that means the combined basis on three things. One is number of ply, another is top color, flute, and the GSM identifier. All the things is same in all the jobs. Then it will combine and make it in a double stacker. But if any of the combination is not similar to the another job, then it will make as a separate set or as a single stacker. So here number of plannings will be visible. So, here in the bottom line, as we are using one FG item which is 4 in all the form plans, that's why all the sets coming in double stacker. If you use different combination of FG item, that it will create another set, or planning type will be single stacker or maybe double stacker if there is some more lines available of different FG items.
So
Okay.
the combination here depends on the three parameters, right?
Yeah.
Three parameters. Again, can you list them, please? Uh,
Ply, number of ply, top color,
yes,
and flute.
ply, top color,
Flute.
and the middle layer fluid.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Of course, in corrugation, if we have the top layer with color, the very bottom layer will be with no colors. So that is why we didn't mention it here.
Mhm. Okay,
Uh,
now the second process in this schedule is schedule that which job will run in a top layer and which job will run in a bottom layer. So for that, we need to click on auto scheduling planning, the first action button. Yes.
so this button will decide which layer will go to the top, which layer will be in the bottom.
Yes.
Of every phaser, the first
Yeah.
one or the second one.
Just expand this page. See, here, based on the constraint we have provided in the machine center, so it is checking the constraint and automatically suggested that all the jobs will run in top layer, and there is not any job which is run in the bottom layer. So you can change the site type manually also. If you click on the top.
Excuse me. Yeah, I
Mhm.
didn't get that.
So, I mean to say, when you click on auto schedule job, so this page will open. Okay, and here you can see there is two side in the bottom. One is double stacker top side job, another
Yes,
is double stacker bottom side job.
yes, empty.
Okay.
Here is empty, and here we have five.
Yeah, so here system is saying that all the jobs and all the 5 jobs is running in the top layer, and in the bottom layer there is no job to run. Why it is saying that? Because in the machine center we have given the constraint. So based on the constraint system is automatically suggested that all the lines will fall on the top layer. So if we change the constraint, then system will automatically suggest both in the top and the bottom. But we can manually change the side type as bottom to top. You can change it manually also.
Yeah, from here, site type.
Yes, click there.
Yes. Excuse me. Yes. Now I understand the logic here, but in order to align my understanding of the system logic with the process itself, when we are operating the corrugation machine,
Hmm.
let's say in this case with the three plies, we have a middle layer, which is the corrugated one, the top and the bottom.
Hmm.
Yes, the top and the bottom. So I expect here that it will tell me which roll will be from the bottom, which one will be in the middle, which one will be in the top bottom, in the top side, sorry. Uh, then, uh, يعني, let's say here this is a line coming from an FBO 24, 25, 26. So this line is expected to be from expected to have the three layers. Uh,
Yeah, see, not three line. This is corrugators, top layer and bottom layer. Okay. Here we not check the top line of flute or bottom layer. In the consumption we will check. Here we are just planning in the corrugator machine which job will run in the top side and which job will run in the bottom side. Okay, so here we are checking that all the jobs is coming in the top side. Why it is
yes,
coming in the top side? Because in the machine center we have provided the
yes, yes,
constraint. That's why all the jobs is falling in this top side. Okay,
yes. So
so
I have. يعني, let's consider I'm watching the machine, checking that they have got the correct instructions to produce the product. What should I have here?
you can change this top side manually. You can put just click on top.
Yes.
There is a bottom. Just select the bottom section. Yeah, then it will go to bottom. And also based on the constraint, it will automatically system will suggest that which is bottom and which is in a top. Because here we are using only one item, FG item 4 is coming in all the lines. That's why the constraint is same for all the lines. So if we change the constraint, that automatically either it will all the jobs will run in bottom or all the jobs will run in top. If we have different combination of FG, then system will able to uh, classify it from top to bottom.
Mm-hmm. So you mean يعني this scenario is not real scenario.
Yeah, yeah,
If the scenario
because we
was
are
real,
using all the,
it will automatically distribute the top side and the bottom side.
or if not come, then we have the provision to change the jobs top to bottom and bottom to top also, to adjust the trim linear meter required. So you can in the top section you can check that what is my trim size is checking and what is my linear meter is checking. Here you can see the required linear meter for top layer and required linear meter for the bottom layer is uh, available there in that no top side, means in the general tab.
Minimum
Yeah,
trim size
right side.
40,
Yeah,
left trim, yes.
and
Top top linear
system
length.
is by checking
So,
the
so
jobs.
yes. In order to be to, يعني, excuse me, I didn't get all of this here, but I'm
Hmm.
thinking to understand. So the
Okay.
top linear length is 7,000 approximately. Bottom linear
Hmm.
is 10,000. They should be equal, right?
Yeah, yeah. This should be equal, or sometime the top should be more than the bottom. Maybe as per the required jobs.
Why?
As per the required jobs, top linear meter. This should be equal.
Yeah, that will be mostly equal if the production planner is managing the jobs perfectly. However, there could be some cases in which there would be a minor uh, difference.
Difference. Yes.
Minor,
Yes.
but not like this. Like
Yeah.
one is
Yes.
7,000 and like one, you are running
Yes.
the paper and wasting the machine in this case.
Yes,
So in this
this is the
case,
logic.
maybe we will be overproducing some jobs, okay, so that our machine will not be wasted and the paper will not be wasted, right? So
Yes,
in this case, either the jobs can be reduced or increased so that the top and bottom line linear meter will be in uniform nature.
in uniform nature. Yes,
Means about same.
yes. So
Okay.
this one needs a lot of practice in order to produce a standard
Yes.
operation. So I can check. So I can check. Yes. Well, okay.
Yes.
What's
Okay.
next here? What's next here?
What next? There is a setup here in this page, which is like one time setup, active decal. So if you click on active decal, you can check that these decals will suggest at the time of, these are the setups. Here we provide that these decals are available in our organization, and when we are planning and taking that to run these jobs, these 5 jobs, which decal I will select. So the suggestions will come from this setup. Okay, the decal suggestion will come from this setup. So this is just one time setup, no need to do anything here. Just want to show you. Go back.
Yeah. Yes.
Next step after planning here, which will run in my top, which will run in my bottom after checking trim and all the linear meters. Next step is to click on job sequence. Yeah. Can you increase? Yeah. Here, see, system is saying that if you use like as per the setup, the decal size is given here, and for all the decal size, it is saying that if you use 1200 decal, then this will be my trim, this will be my duration, my speed, my linear meter, and if you use 1500 decal, then this will be my extra trim. If you use 1600 decal, this is my extra trim. And in the bottom, system is also saying that which job is planned and which job is not planned, and how many quantities left if any job is not coupled. I mean, any quantity is left because linear meter is not sufficient to produce that much of quantity. So there are some quantity is remaining. If you check that all the lines are green except the one line, which is 25 number farm plan in the bottom in section of production order applied.
Yeah. So as a conclusion for this part, this is the allowed decals by the one-time setup, and I have to choose the
No,
most
this is not one
appropriate.
time setup. This is the part of process. The active decal, the previous page was one time setup.
Yes, yes, I know. Yes, yani I know these decal sizes has been displayed here from the one-time setup. I have to choose the best one that's to best utilize my machine in this job.
Yeah, yes, correct.
Yes. So
Correct.
utilization maybe the best to be choose according to this percentage.
Yeah, this is a percentage average job utilization, and you can check the trim. So you can choose the decal, and you can check in the bottom line which paper will be used. If the combination is available, then it will automatically come in the item code and the description, but if combination is not available, then it will not come. You need to select it manually.
Uh, um, yes. Select to confirm here.
Yeah, select, and select the item code in the bottom. If you are selecting 1800 decal, just select the which bomb you want to use for all the liners.
Yeah.
First, the item code, in the item code, yeah, same. Go there in the
Here.
item code. Yeah, select any of the paper for liner 1, same for flute, and same for liner 2. Because the combination is not available, that's why system, you can, yeah, you can see for the 718, when you marked on this 718 decal 80 decal, then paper code is automatically showing here because the combination of the paper is available. So when you
Yeah.
unmark and again go to the 1800, you can see the item code is not showing because the combination of paper is not available, but you can select manually to do further process.
Yes.
You can
So
check by
so I can
yourself.
only here select one.
Yeah, because only one decal to be used for all the jobs because it is double stacked and you set the one size of decal for both all the jobs. So you can check which is my best and suitable decal to run all the jobs as per the remarks set here and as per the bill of material availability, and you can then confirm it. You can also check if you go to the below section, the green lines, production order, and if you scroll right,
Yes.
yeah, you can see there is some remaining quantities left for the bottom for job 0025 because maybe linear meter is not sufficient. So, and if the jobs are not coupled here, then it will show in red color, and there is boolean also not coupled, but all the jobs is coupled here.
So
That's why it is showing
green
green
color,
color.
green color. The job is okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
fully consumed. I mean, the full quantity will produced, and if it is black, then there is some remaining, and if it is in red color, that means not coupled.
Not coupled. Yes. This is about jobs coupling.
Yes, based
Jobs
on the
coupling.
decals, based on the decal you have selected.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Mhm.
The
So,
do
as you selected 780 decal, now the second step, there is a job sequence detail. So if you click there, you can just check that which job is running my top and bottom just for information purpose. And
Yes.
then you need to come back from that page in this page and then click on confirm. So when you confirm it, again you will go back to that page where we are checking the planning type if it is double or single.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
This. Yes. So excuse me. Uh,
Mhm.
I thank you for this very detailed instructions here. I think after I finish this session, I have to repeat the video too many times to record all
Yes.
of this information before I start training and instructing my stuff there. It is full of information. And yes, I'm not from corrugation industry, but I'm sure my stuff there, uh, they need to adapt their knowledge with the system logic. So I have to rehearse this video too many times before I publish it
Yes.
to them, before I publish it to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Production team is know this very well.
Uh, what?
I said production team have idea of which decal to be used like this, so
Yes,
they can
yes,
get
yes.
it easily.
They have a good knowledge. Yes, for sure they have it, but they need to adapt their knowledge with the system logic.
Okay, so now you can check the job sequence, or if you want, else you can directly confirm it.
Um, yes, yes. From here we can confirm machine load, total estimation time 74 minutes.
Yeah, so as I mentioned, when you click on confirm, you can again go back to this page. System will redirect you to this page. Now you can see this line is showing in a green color and there is a confirmed boolean. You
Confirm
can see.
volume. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
now
yeah,
this is
yeah.
marked, and also color is showing as green color. That means this set, the this line and this set of 5 jobs is now confirmed and ready to publish the schedule. Okay.
Uh, Ready to publish the schedule.
Yeah,
It's not yet
from the
published.
published schedule. Yes, and also here is the job sequence detail is available. So again, if you want to check, then you can check, go to job sequence detail and check the which job is running in my top layer and in my bottom layer. Okay, so your job is now published. The job number is 12. You can go to the published list. It is available in the published list when you publish any corrugation schedule.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Go back.
Yes,
This is
back.
just a rare, yeah. You can see that 12 number schedule is not available here.
Mm-hmm.
It is available in the published schedule if you go and check there.
Published schedules.
Yeah, you can see the bottom one, 12 number, which is of today's schedule date. It is available here in the published schedule. So this is how, if you once have a released sales order, then you can create a farm plan, and after having a farm plan, the production scheduling or the corrugation scheduling can be done by checking the planning type, checking all the combinations of decal, extra trim, linear meters, plan jobs are being coupled or not, and then after checking all the details in the corrugation scheduling, you
Yeah.
can publish finally, and after publishing, it will be visible in the published schedule. So now just after publishing the schedule, system will automatically create the release production order in the system, which you can able to see in the publish schedule page also. If you check the bottom line, there is a section available, I mean the fields available: side top production order, side top RPO number, side B bottom
Yeah.
production order, or
Yeah.
side bottom RPO number. You can
So
see, and all the,
excuse me, short for interruption. Just allow me 2 minutes break.
yeah,
Just 2 minutes.
okay, okay.
Okay. Excuse. Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sorry.
Yes, okay. So I was saying that in this publish schedule, you can check that which is my top side top production order and which is my side bottom production order. So this is publish schedule. From here, you can able to see the job card report, the required paper material which is used for this jobs, and there is a barcode report also, and also the pallet label report, WIP label report, through which you can use the scanner and do the output posting.
Okay. So can you just show me these reports? Yeah.
Yeah, just click on reports. See, there is corrugator barcode index.
Barcode index, corrugator
Second
barcode
report,
index. Yes.
open it. See, for all the jobs, 5 jobs, these is these are the barcodes for corrugator, so that you can use this scanner, and by scanning this, system will automatically open the respective RPO number, and you can make output by scanning.
Uh-huh.
Okay, there is another report also. If you go back and check the details, you can try to scan also if you want. There is another reports. Yeah, you can check by it yourself the listed reports, job sequence wise paper, schedule wise paper. So there is another report layout, schedule wise sequence wise paper requirement. Another is job card report. You can open one by one and check the details.
Just checking the reports. Yes. Okay. Daily production plan for corrugation. Great. 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 Job sequence wise paper sequence. Job wise paper required. Uh-huh. By scanning this barcode, what
This is being used at the time of paper consumption.
when we are going to bring the paper from the store
No, no,
to
no.
prepare it.
When we are doing the consumption of the paper, what we need to do? We need to select the jobs in which this paper has to be consumed, and then we need to select which reel has to be consumed. Okay. So if, for example, user have to search that where is this job number, then he needs to go to the list of jobs and then select that particular job, and then again he need to go to the reels and select the particular reel. Instead of that, to search the job, you can just scan this barcode. To select the particular reel which needs to be consumed, you need to scan the reel label. Understood?
Yes. It is understood, but it is not linked to the system logic I have and the business process itself. So I'm not going to ask you for any more details because I'm sure you are pushing all the information needed uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for such. Yes, I will. I should this video. Maybe I need to repeat it too many times. Too many times.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, to rehearse the process. And maybe I need to have one of the production engineers at my office here. We have to repeat this video together.
Yes.
Yes. So what's else here?
There are only reports available, nothing else in this published schedule. Now, if we have RPO number is created by the system, then we will do output of each job wise till the FG receiving. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so
Uh-huh.
there after publishing it, there is a status page where you can check RPO wise that which operation the output is already posted or for which it is not. So there is a status section after publish schedule, there is a close schedule, and then there is a status. If you click on the status, you can find the production status. No, this is corrugation scheduling where we do planning for the corrugation scheduling. After
Sorry,
that, there is a
sorry, sorry,
publish.
sorry, sorry,
No,
sorry.
this is farm plan. I'm saying you scheduling section after publish scheduling, then there is a closed scheduling, then there is status. The last action button.
The last action button, where's that?
See, product design, scheduling, publish schedule, close schedule, then status. That I'm saying.
Ah,
You
sorry,
are in the
sorry.
list. Yeah, after that. No, no, no. This is close schedule. After that, status. Yeah. This in this section you can see all type of status is available. So when you click on production order status, yes. Here you can find that for which RPO the output is already made or for which operation the output is made or for which operation the output is not made. And if the consumption is done or not done for the specific job. Okay, so you can see there is a RPO number 001, RPO number 002. So you need to check for your created RPO, which we have created right now by publishing the schedule. So I think 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15, these are today's created, right?
Yes, yes, yes,
Yes, so if
these.
you select any of the RPO, then you can check it. Select any of the RPO from 1 to 5, 15, 11 to 15. Yeah, see. If you selected 11 number RPO, check the bottom one. There is operation given, corrugation, printing, stretch film, and then FG receiving. And you can see there is expected output quantity showing, but actual output is showing 0 because output is not posted yet for these jobs. That means we haven't produced any sheet and not received any FG item yet.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Now we will produce sheet and then converting and then FG receiving. Okay.
Yes, yes,
And you can
yes.
also check there is a fact box area where it is showing for this job the bill of material is this, the consumption is not posted for this job and also the output is not posted. The two sections is showing blank and above is showing the bill of material.
The
Okay.
consumption is not, yes, 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 yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So now we will do the output posting for job number 11, RPO number 11.
Uh-huh. Where's that?
The line which you have selected, RPO number 11.
Yes.
Yes. Now for making output for the first operation corrugation, you need to you can search the output journal scan from the global search, or also you can find it. Yeah, you can search from here also. Search output scan journal.
Output journals, output or output scan?
Scan, yeah, the first option.
Output journal scan. Different from,
Yeah, so here this is the page of output scan journal where the barcode, if you want to open the page by using barcode, then put the barcode scan here, and if you don't want to use the barcode, then you can select production order manually by this list. Okay, so here you need to provide the job, 11 number job, search 11 number job. Yes, and open for which operation you want to do posting. So always it will allow to do sequence wise posting. So first sequence number is 10, that's why I was saying in the routing the operation number is required. Okay, yeah, you can do ascending descending, but this is not it will not impact the sequence here. Just select the first operation. Yeah, this is just showing the list. Okay, for user setup is not there, so open user setup page, click OK. Batch is required.
Yes. I understand this.
Yeah,
So,
open
so,
user
so,
setup and do the setup.
excuse me. Here, in this step, there should be an assigned person that is responsible for recording the outputs.
Yeah,
Yes, only one.
no, multiple user can, production
Yes,
user can.
I know multiple, but not anyone can use this feature of the system because he's responsible for receiving the output and recording it in the journal,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Yes. So,
E-
sorry,
go,
miss.
yeah, user setup. Yeah, open your user card, open card. Okay, go to production section, production tab, scroll down, yeah, the production tab, provide the output template and then provide the batch name. Select, yeah, select here, select the output journal. If you are making output, then select output journal, then put the batch from this template. Yeah, select any of them. Yeah, now go back and try to do the output for corrugation operation of job 11, RPO 11. Yeah. Open output journal scan,
Output
journal scan.
from search to.
Yeah. Yes, select it.
Yes, excuse me. For this step here, uh,
Hmm?
I have to search to use the global search to search
Yeah.
for output journal scan.
Yeah.
Uh, while I think it should be an action button directly available here because
Yeah, it is available, but there is so many steps to click there. If you want, then I can show you. Cross this page.
well, maybe we can customize, personalize, not customize,
Yeah,
personalize.
we can personalize. Just go to line output journal scan. Go to line
Go to line.
and then put your cursor in the output journal. No. In the same page, put your cursor in the list page. In the list page, yeah, there is a bookmark tagging. Bookmark tagging. When you put cursor in the output journal scan,
Yes,
there's a
this
book.
one.
Yeah, yeah. If you mark this, automatically it will attach this action button in the home page, so you don't need to search it now. Yeah, now go back to your home page. Also, this action is available in the converting planning. See, in the left side after your company name, it is bookmarked here. Now,
That would be better. You know why? You know why?
yes, now,
Searching. If he is using the interface in Arabic, he cannot search for this.
hmm,
Yes, yes.
yeah,
Am I
so,
right, Mr. Mancho?
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely right.
yes. Because, يعني, excuse me, Arabic language interface. I will tell them you can just use it to help you understand the system. But some features, no, you have to switch to English and to.
Yeah, now select, yes, you're right. Select the RPO number.
11.
Yes.
Okay,
And
11.
operation number.
The operation number, which is the corrugation
Yes,
operation.
first operation. This is the page of output journal. Now this here the posting date it automatically comes. The shift code automatically comes. Start date and end date will come here automatically. You need to provide the start time and end time of the machine run.
Um, mhm. So cannot we get this information automatically from the production schedule or the previous document, allowing them to enter time? Mm.
Mr. Anand, posting date, shift, and start date will automatically come based on this. Okay. After that, you need to fill in the actual details. The reason why we are not updating this automatically because the users which will be posting the output we have they have very rush. Okay, so they will not going to change anything and start posting the same thing whatever will be updated.
They have what? Sorry.
They have lots of output posting to be done. That is why we have not we are not updating these things automatically because this is an essential thing and need to be updated accurately.
Yes. 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 How can I judge if he's posting the real time here?
Yes, yes.
Time, meantime.
Yeah.
What to
Start
have
time
here?
and time. So when do you started working on this job in this particular machine? Start time and when this job was finished in corrugation machine.
Yes, yes, okay. Yes. Time will appear here according to the settings that I'm using here in my
Yes.
time zone and in region, which is no, I don't need here to stay in. Excuse me, sorry for interruption. United States. Yes, this way. Yes, that would be perfect here.
Yeah, I think you made the field select. Yeah. But see,
No,
the
but
start
excuse
time
me,
and end
Shruti, I'm
time should
familiar
not be
with the
same.
interface. Don't worry.
Yeah. I'm glad. So, but here the start time and end time should not be same. See,
Yes,
9
yes,
a.m.
sure,
Yeah, end
yes,
time
sure,
different.
sure, 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 sure. But why it is in red?
Uh, just for the UI, it is saying that because the operators are putting this, so it is just highlighting that.
Yes,
Be remember that this is we are putting the running time as 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
I
So
mean,
like
colors here that doesn't matter. It is not an
yeah,
indicator for
doesn't
anything.
matter just for highlighting purpose that they should check that if it is in another like some highlighted color they will have focused on that they are putting the correct time.
Yes, okay, okay. Additional
Okay.
details. Yes.
Yeah, next you can see just below there is a running time automatically got updated when you put the start time and end time. Just after that field go not required to come here as of now. I will let you know what comes next. Just go up, scroll up.
Yes, yes.
There is a run time which is calculated by putting the start time and end time.
There is a line time.
Run time, yeah.
Excuse me, didn't catch that. Yes.
This after ending time there is another field, ending starting time, ending time, and there is a run time. Yeah.
Runtime is being calculated automatically.
Yes.
Yes.
By putting start time and end time. And then
Yes.
there is a scheduled quantity. Scheduled quantity is the expected quantity for this 11 number RPO. Okay?
Yes.
And there is posted output quantity. Since we haven't posted any output quantity, that's why it is showing 0. Now another is input quantity and output quantity.
On input quantity should be
And
zero
output
always.
quantity. No, no, not should be 0. It should be 0 for the first operation only. And the input quantity will have value when we have a converting operation, because the first operation we don't have any input quantity, but for the second operation we know that how much sheets we have given and how much from that sheet we get a final FG, correct?
Uh, a final port, let's say, not a final FG, because we're still in the corrugational process. So
Yeah,
he
so for
cannot he record the output once, or should,
we can see the input quantity no need to fill for the first operation. We will directly fill the output quantity, and we can do output corrugation for any of the operation multiple times whenever we want,
uh,
like yeah, for the
uh,
same job also.
uh, I got you. So you mean during production, maybe he's going to record the outputs too many times. Every time
Yeah.
he see the buffer is full, every time he see the buffer is full, he's taking the output and recording the start number and the ending number.
Correct.
Uh, uh, yeah, yeah. This is how يعني his own plan for recording the output. I'm collecting the output once at the end of the operation, or if it was a huge production, every let's say every 30 minutes, he has to go to the buffer, take the outputs, and record it.
Mm.
Right?
Right.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, we will start with zero here, and let's
Let's
say
1000.
1,000. Yes, let's say 1,000. Add
And then there is operator, actual operator.
actual operator. The actual operator is different from
Planned
uh,
operator.
the output operator, let's say.
No, 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 no. The same. The actual operator will manage all the things like putting time, putting output quantity, and posting this operator. Whoso operator is managing this page will put his or her name here, the actual operator.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So all operators should be added here later on.
Yeah, I think you haven't provided the operator list also. We
Yes,
must have
yes.
operator list.
Till now, I didn't receive it. Till now.
You can ask your production team that I need operator details so that I can fill in the like corrugation scheduling or the output making, as this is required for the practice session. You can ask them, they will provide you, and then you will provide me, and I will do this in the setups in the production environment, and you can also use for your practice purpose.
No, no, no. I understand this. Thank you. Thank you for the information. Understand.
So,
What's
when
next
you will
here?
able to provide me the actual operator, can we expect by this week or the coming next week?
Um, they should provide tomorrow, but for this purpose, as a plan
But
by you,
yeah, for
as a
this
plan.
purpose and also for the setups in production environment
No, no,
purpose
no,
also,
no,
because
no, no,
before live,
not only for training purpose, but
yeah,
when you were here in Amman, you have a planned all users. All needed, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
I think I have completed.
In corrugation, we have four users, uh, and in converting,
Yes,
we
I
have
know.
eight. Yes, we have eight users. Yes, these users were not sent to me the names and the full details about them.
This is
So
your
we,
job. You need to ask them that send me what is
yes,
urgent and required.
yes, yes,
You
sure,
have to
sure.
ask them.
I
So
mean,
I'm just yeah.
yes, I
I'm just
mean, we
saying you
can
that.
add here corrugator one, corrugator two, corrugator three, corrugator four. Then we will rename them,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I'm just making you notice this thing that my I have completed the 80% of the production environment and 20% is still left, which need to be complete by like 100% before go live. So please provide me all the setup so that I can complete the production environment 100% before go live. Okay, 80% is almost complete because I have asking for the templates and you have provided me some of the data which I have already done. But there are 20% is still left, like operator, ship to address, zone, and other details like item category attributes which is required. So requesting you to give it by this or by the coming next week so that we can complete it and not like it will not left for the further process.
Yes,
I mean
yes.
something we need
Please,
to
please,
complete
please,
it before
please,
live.
please, please, Shiruti. I thank you really for your follow-up. Just remind me of this list, and we will do it quickly together. Maybe so. And like ship to
Yeah,
address
yeah.
is not an issue. It is so easy. Maybe if I can access the screen, I will finalize them myself.
Hmm.
Okay, the names and other things that you just mentioned. Yes, just excuse me, and I have to write them down and follow up and send them back to you. But if you could just remind me as a quick response, I will immediately finalize this.
Hmm.
Is it okay?
Okay, so yeah, it's okay. So here in the output journal, first we need to provide a start time, then putting the input or output quantity if it is corrugation or the first operation. Then only need to provide the output quantity, then the actual operator. This is mandatory field providing the actual operator, then check the cross check the location code. For corrugation it always be shop floor, and for F converting or FG it will always be FG location. Okay, next if you scroll little bit down there is additional detail where you need to provide.
Excuse me, where to? Yes, the location code here. You mean this one.
Yeah, this one.
You mean this one? So, excuse me, yani for this, yani we have only to list him only the locations that he is allowed to post to. So, interrogation, he is allowed to post to the FG to sorry, the board location. We say it web shop floor. Yes, web. Yes, shop floor. You have to post here interrogation, but after
Yeah,
converting, he has to post here
in
uh,
FG by
in
default system will
FG. No, FG and transit FG. It is not a final
not
FG
required
location.
here for in transit location. There is another setup which we have prepared specifically for MSP, so
Yes,
not required for in transit location as of in the output journal. There is a separate page. I will let you know how to do for the in transit location. Okay, there is another setup for here. We will choose only two for corrugation shop floor, for converting uh, only FG location. FG receiving is not done from this page. There is a separate page for FG receiving.
yes, we will discuss that later.
Yeah, yeah.
Additional details, additional
So here
details.
in the additional detail we have two things. First section is the scrap detail. Second section in the right side is the downtime detail. So in any case there is a scrap, by making this output just need to provide the scrap quantity and the scrap code, like what kind of scrap it is. Okay, and in the downtime detail you need to provide if the machine stopped during the production, then how means what minutes it got stopped, and what is the stop code, like for which purpose machine got stopped, boiling, changing blade, something like other details. Okay, so you need to
Yeah,
provide a
yes.
scrap
Stop
quantity.
stop codes were not provided by us.
Stop code you
Yes.
provided me, but it is not. This is another environment. Okay, I'm not working in this environment for setting up the
Yeah.
live
Yeah.
data. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we just make this as a for the free field,
So,
like any kind of data we can put.
regarding stop codes, can you populate a standard list from your side?
I have already populated you. I have sent you the ERP requirement sheet. There you can find it. I have
Yes,
mentioned given you. Yeah.
I know. I can see them there, and I remember them very well. But we didn't send
Yeah. In
you
that
in the
sheet,
master
the
template.
standard stop code I have given. You can check the ERP requirement sheet. So in that sheet you have, I think you have also provided a stop code and scrap code that I have provided a setup in another environment, MSP sandbox, which I have prepared for you, where you will create data after the training. So you
Yes,
can check there. Yeah, in this environment, I'm not doing anything related to live setups. Okay.
yes, no
So
problem.
okay. So provide scrap if you don't have any stop time, or if you don't have any scrap quantity for this operation, then there is a boolean button just below this section, that is no stop line and no scrap line.
No scrap line. Impossible.
You need to,
Impossible.
maybe possible if there's not a scrap line, then just need to mark the boolean. If there is no stop time, mark the boolean and just click on post, so that output journal means the output quantity will be posted for the first corrugation operation of job number, my RPO number 11.
Yes, yes. Maybe he's collecting the scrap at the end of the job.
No, not at the end of the job. And if any operation like machine scrap is there, then you need to provide it here only, not after the posting.
No, he's posting quantities. He's posting quantities. This is the first quantity. I didn't record the scrap here. At the final quantity, I can add the scrap once.
Yeah, so final quantity uh, you can put at
Yes,
converting stage.
yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you.
Okay. This is for corrugation operation.
Yes, thank you, thank you. So what's else here? Job card details, nothing. Remarks
Yeah.
also nothing. Any
Nothing else is
remark?
there. Yeah, if there any remark, put the manually any kind of remark you want to put it here, and then click on post.
Yes.
So if there is a, you need to either provide the scrap or downtime detail. If not, then you need to mark this line as no in the
Uh,
additional detail.
excuse me, where's that?
The additional detail tab where we are checking the scrap code and downtime detail.
Additional detail tab.
Yeah,
Yes, this one.
yeah, here. Either provide or not, then mark. Yes, okay. Now post this output journal scan for RPO number 11 for operation corrugation. Post.
Post.
Yeah, okay. So I think in this the it is saying the item does not exist, that means glue item is not exist. So while posting the output corrugation, glue item will automatically get consumed, but glue item is not associated in the PDI of this FG item. So let me just mark it like for as of now I'm just marking like glue active as no as of now to post it. Okay, else we need to open the PDI again, provide the glue item there, then again reopen. So just skipping this. No, no, why are you going back?
Sorry.
Okay, since you have went back, then just open the PDI. Open the PDI and provide a glue item. then I'm not skipping the
Shall
setup
I,
here.
shall I go to the product design or back to the output?
See, why I'm saying to go back to the product design is glue item is not
I
updated in the
understand this.
PDI.
Yes, I understand this. So
So
what next? What do you recommend next? Back to the output scan or here?
yeah, for the glue item consumption, I have blocked the setup. So no need to provide the glue item in the PDI as of now because I have blocked the glue consumption setup as of now. So you need to again go back to the output journal to post the corrugation operation. Yeah, I have marked the, you can get it from the role page also instead of searching. Yeah, you can search it also. Yeah. Again, you need to provide all the details. No. Select job and operation, and again, you need to provide all the calculations there. I mean, the start time, end time. Yeah. Whenever you go back from this output journal page, the page get refreshed and all the details will get blank here, like new details. So that's why I said don't need to go back. Again, you need to provide the details and post it. Yeah.
Yes, because I didn't post.
No need to come here. Yeah. Yes, correct. Go above, provide the operator name. Yeah, now post.
What do we mean here by quantity checked by the operator?
That is for quality checking by operator at the time of posting corrugation. So if we want to, the setup is not enabled right now, so no need to provide here for quality checking.
So this is about the floor check of the boards by
Yes,
the
not a
corrugator
quality check,
operator.
but yes, yes, job floor checking, normal
Yeah,
checking
visual check.
without a quality. But why this field has zero value? Where can I update
Yeah,
it?
it is coming from the setup and setup is not configured.
Yes. Thank you. So what's else here in the output scan?
Post now.
Yes, post now. Do you want to post the journal lines? Yes. Journal has successfully posted.
Yeah, there is a report. If you want to see, you can check it.
So you can see there are all barcodes. Okay, that will be coming in the report. Sorry, that will be used in the output posting. You just need to scan this and then post the output.
This is an internal label
Yes,
between,
yes, yes.
yeah, yes.
Internal WIP label.
Mm, mm. Yes, also this has to be checked and utilized. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
what's else?
likewise, yeah, likewise we posted corrugation output for the RPO 11. You need to post all the RPO, all the converting operations output, and then there is a different process for FG receiving. Okay?
Yes, I have to repeat this operation until we finish this
Yeah. Yes.
production order or firm plan or whatever.
Correct. Okay. So, Mr. Anand, here it is 1:30 p.m. our lunch time. So we need to take a break of
Yes, sure.
30,
Yes, sure.
30 minutes.
Yes, sure.
So we are pausing here. We will resume at 2 p.m. Okay?
At
2 to
2 p.m. At 2
yeah, 2 to
p.m.
10 p.m.
Yes, no problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
Okay. Indian
Enjoy your
time
food.
according.
Enjoy your food. I'm sorry for
Thank you.
any
Thank you.
inconvenience.
Thank you. It's okay.
Bye.
Okay.